The vast, rolling plains beneath the endless sky held a sacred silence, broken only by the sighing wind through the tall grass. Here walked Ptesanwin, the white buffalo woman, a figure woven from legend and reverence, yet beneath her divine grace lay a profound, quiet sorrow. Long ago, she had hidden away a precious child, born under a rare, whispering star, a child whose existence could upset the delicate balance between the spirit world and the people. This child, named Hinhanska for her delicate, fawn-like eyes, lived unseen in a secluded valley cradled by protective hills. Ptesanwin visited her daughter only when the moon was veiled, her heart heavy with the separation but fierce in her protective love. Hinhanska grew amidst whispering cottonwoods and playful prairie dogs, knowing only her mother's fleeting, moonlit visits and the gentle guidance of the valley spirits. She learned the language of the rustling leaves, the songs of the meadowlarks, and the patient wisdom of the ancient stones. Though she felt a deep connection to the land, a quiet loneliness bloomed within her, a yearning for something she couldn't name. She would watch the distant herds of bison, Tatanka, moving like a dark river across the far horizon, feeling a strange pull in her spirit, a resonance with their powerful presence that stirred questions about her own hidden existence. One crisp autumn morning, driven by an inexplicable urge, Hinhanska ventured further than ever before, climbing the highest ridge, overlooking her secret valley. There, she witnessed a sight that stole her breath, a magnificent white buffalo calf, pure as winter's first snow, standing apart from the herd. Its large, dark eyes seemed to look directly into her soul, recognizing her as she watched. Mesmerized, a hunting party from a nearby Lakota band appeared. Their arrows poised. Panic seized her without thought, only instinct and a surge of protective love mirroring her mother's. Hinhanska cried out, her voice echoing across the plains, startling both hunters and herd. The hunters paused, startled by the sudden cry from the seemingly empty ridge. The white calf bolted. Hinhanska, desperate to distract them further, turned and ran deeper into unfamiliar territory, away from her sheltered home. The hunters, momentarily diverted by the fleeing girl and the lost opportunity for the sacred calf, gave chase, their calls echoing harshly behind her. Fear pounded in Hinhanska's chest as sharp stones cut her feet and branches tugged at her dress. She ran not just for her own life, but driven by the fierce knowledge that her existence, if discovered, could bring unforeseen consequences upon the people. Exhaustion threatened to overwhelm her as she stumbled into a small clearing near a trickling stream. The hunters' voices grew louder. Closer hiding seemed impossible. Tears blurred her vision as she whispered a plea to the spirits and her mother. Suddenly, a powerful, familiar presence filled the air. Ptesanwin stood before her, radiating both sorrow and immense love. Without a word, she gathered Hinhanska close, her touch warm and comforting. Then, as the first hunter burst into the clearing, Ptesanwin raised her hand. A blinding light, pure and white, enveloped them both, forcing the hunters to shield their eyes. When the light faded, the hunters gasped. The white buffalo woman stood alone, radiating solemn power. Beside her, grazing peacefully on the sweet grass near the stream, stood the magnificent white buffalo, calf of the young girl. There was no trace. The hunters fell to their knees in awe and shame, understanding they had encountered the sacred. Ptesanwin spoke, her voice echoing with the weight of the ages, reminding them of the sanctity of Tatanka, the white buffalo, and the deep mysteries of the spirit world they must honor. She blessed them, then turned, leading the white calf back towards the vastness of the plains. The hunters returned to their village humbled, carrying the profound tale of their encounter and the sacred calf's return deep within her heart. Ptesanwin carried a different knowledge, for the white calf was Hinhanska, transformed by her mother's ultimate protective magic, and her own pure spirit. The child lived on, not hidden away, but walking openly upon the plains. As Tatanka, the white buffalo calf woman, returned, a living embodiment of hope, renewal, and the enduring connection between the people and the sacred spirit world. Ptesanwin's sacrifice was her daughter's freedom and her people's continued blessing. Years flowed like the prairie rivers. Tatanka roamed the plains, a beacon of purity and peace where she walked. The grass grew greener, flowers bloomed unexpectedly, and the bison herds grew strong and plentiful. The people revered her, telling stories of the white buffalo woman and the hidden child who became their greatest gift on quiet nights. When the moon was high, Ptesanwin would walk the earth unseen. She would find her daughter, peacefully resting among the great herds. Their spirits connected without words. A deep, unspoken understanding passed between them. A mother's enduring love and a daughter's profound gratitude. Hinhanska was hidden no more. She was home, forever woven into the land's sacred story, a testament to a mother's boundless love and the enduring spirit of renewal that whispers on the wind across the endless plains.